Alright, so here we go. We are recording. Okay, so this thing here is a little tiny TV screen monitor for a in-car entertainment system, I believe. Comes with a little cable here. I thought it might be fun to turn this into a little TV thing that I can use to show old school retro computing stuff that I will work on this channel. So I just wanted a little screen that could sit on the table that plugs in to old school computers. And so I don't have to do anything where I edit it in, or I have to, because I don't want to have to record what the old computers are doing. I just want to show it on the screen at the same time that I'm talking about it. So this seems pretty cool. It's got this little cable here with this 8-pin DIN connector, mini DIN. And the neat thing is you can look it up online and you can find out information about what the connector does. And the connector basically seems to have just a power input, this IR output, so infrared output, which I think is just to transmit audio, and a couple of video inputs. So I'm hoping this is just composite input. It looks like it is in the picture, not needing much work. So tonight we're going to see if we can wire it up. So over here I've got this plugged into a 12-volt power supply, which doesn't actually give out 12 volts. So I'm using one of these little plugs things here, and I'm plugging it into this thing here. When I measure it, it actually comes up as, what happens if I measure it on the 200 volt range? Should really get a better thing. It says 13.4, so it's coming up at 13.5 instead of 12. But that should be, I don't know, we're going to try it. I know there must be a reason why this. It's under load. It's a 1 kilo ohm thing. If I put it on 2, it's still the same thing. But that's going to be fine for me tonight. So what I'm going to do is oh, I should really have done what I really should have done. We're going to do that actually. So I don't have a switch that I think is going to be good enough. Are there any spare switches left on the table? Well, why don't we just use, what's this one here? No, those aren't switches. What's this thing? Well, that's a cute little button. Well, if it's only for a few seconds, it will be fine. So I'm going to, just in case I blow up anything. So how's this going to work? I want that to go into there. So this one has got to go into the positive. Oh my goodness, it's always falling out. Okay. This is my second attempt at this video. The last time it was terribly boring as well. And me getting distracted. So plug that one into there and really tighten it up so it doesn't keep falling out. Okay, that's not going to fall out. So the negative can go into there, and we've got another spare negative that can come out of there. Actually, we can put them on both sides. So the idea is I'm going to press the button and then the power will be supplied into the cable. Now, so I don't want to just blow it up and then have to scramble to unplug it from the wall, because it's plugged into the wall at the moment and there's no other way. So we'll just use a button. It says it only uses 800 milliamps, so hopefully that button is fine. It's not like too much current. So the trick here with this is that I always get confused when they show a picture of this, is whether they mean the view from looking into the plug, or the view from the socket, or the view from the plug, so the thing that you're plugging into it. And this is for a different model, this one here, but from the same range, and they appear to be the same. It's very hard to see this, I had to kind of break it down, but it appears to be the same. They've numbered it differently here too, which is a little annoying. But it does appear that this is the view looking into the plug. If I go by this and work it out, because it's got both the view from the plug and the socket, sorry. So I'm going to call the thing you're plugging in the plug, and this thing here with the holes in it as the socket. So in the socket, it's got here DC 12 volts is going into 1. So if I look up here, so that must mean this one goes, what's the 2? IR out. So I always think it's kind of annoying when they do that. Like, why would they put the power things on the top like that when they could put them somewhere in an arrangement such that if you put it in the wrong way, you don't blow it up. So it should be the left hand or the right hand side for you is the DC 12, and then 3, which is on the right hand side for you, is the ground. So it's falling out again. I don't understand. Why does the purple one always stand? Okay, I'm going to use this screwdriver, which is a bit big. That's the wrong one to undo as well. What a day. Okay. Now, I've had the screwdriver for a very long time, actually. It came from... Oh, they're all just coming out. Maybe I should... This is what you get when you're not using anything permanent. I could have just gone and got the variable power supply, used the banana clip ends, and this would have been super straightforward, and no hassles would have been had. Alright, so that one's going to go into 1. So I'm hoping if I just do this, it will turn on when I press the button, and it will say... Oh yeah, so I got this from the Real Robots. It was like this robot thing from, I don't know, early 2000s or something. I don't know, end of the 90s. And if you subscribe to it, they gave you a little kit with a soldering iron, which I don't think you ever actually needed, and a couple of screwdrivers. One of them is this one. There's a blue one that it's a flat head. Anyway, let's go. We're ready to turn it on. So everything is plugged in. It hasn't fallen out yet. So if I press the button down and then press power, something I'm hoping should happen on the screen. So let's press it down. It shouldn't like catch fire. Well, this is not working. Nothing is happening. Maybe I shouldn't hold it down. Maybe just press it. Press that. Press that. Alright. Are the wires coming through? Alright, I gotta double check. Okay, that seems right. So what if I got it the wrong way around? You said, no, I can't really just turn them around and try, because they might just break. Well, okay, so for the composite input, I was going to use one of these things. So I'm going to fix this one up, because it's all a bit over the show. And I don't know which is the ground thing, but I'm going to assume it's this one in the middle. Right, so I don't think this is going to fit on the board, so we might just use banana clips for this one. So, alright, not the best way to make things work. So maybe it only works. I'm going to try before I do something stupid, which is to alright, we're going to need another wire, aren't we? We've got 2 wires here. So, I want to put this. One of these has got to go to the... So I'm reading off here. The AV signal ground is pin number 5. So that's the one in the middle. Alright. And we'll just do video input is pin number 4, which is that one on the side. So... nothing is catching fire yet. I don't smell any smoke. So we can put that one there. So we might as well just, if it doesn't work, then I'm just going to switch it around. Alright, so that one's the middle one, so that can be black. That one can be red. Where did I put the little composite thingy that I just had? I've got a couple of them. So, the black one can go in the middle. The red one... Why have I got another black one? Oh, there's 2 black ones. Okay. So, where did that one come from? Alright, and that one can go there. And then I'm going to take this. And I'm going to plug it into here. And we're going to see what happens. Alright, so this... Yellow's the video, right? Yeah, yellow's video. Because it's got like a red one. Annoyingly. Okay, so maybe this cable doesn't work. I don't think this is the cable that came with this thing. Alright, well, we'll find out. Power on. There's a little light coming on, so it should work. So I'm going to hold the little button down again, press power, and now I'm just going to put that straight over to there. Nothing is happening, and that is thoroughly disappointing. Is it smelling like something's catching fire? I can't smell anything. Alright. And let's just double check. It looks so dodgy there. That there's something going into it. I really should have just stuck with. Am I actually going to be able to touch the wires? No, it's not really working, is it? So, possibilities is that it's not actually going all the way in far enough to do anything. Alright, hold on a second. I'm actually going to strip the wires. Oh, this is like the tedious video. Alright, and strip a bit more off. How far in does it go? Goes in that. Oh, it goes in quite far, doesn't it? I don't think you should have to go in that far. Alright, so I'm going to put the purple one. Was that the positive? Alright, back to my picture again. So looking down from the top. No, the positive one's over there. That one can go there, and we'll try it with that one. Oh, that's the positive. Well, that's okay. Why doesn't it work? It doesn't do anything. And then we'll try it one more time. I feel like I should just get rid of this thing. It's not the problem. I don't think it needs a signal before it turns on. Why would it do that? Why would it not just say no signal? What about the outside? Do you think that would be... Oh, that would be bad then. Alright, don't. It's not reading anything if I do that. No. Alright, well, maybe it's the wrong... Okay, we're going to try it the other way around. Like, what's the worst that's going to happen? Okay, I should really not use... Well, I know what the worst is. I haven't even plugged it in. Okay. Alright, stuff this. Alright, so this one I'm going to put... I just want to see what happens. It probably blows up. Well, that's super disappointing. Oh well. So let's just take it apart. Because we've run out of things to do. It was a good idea, I thought. But I've never seen it working though. So move that out of the way. Get out this screwdriver. And this shouldn't take very long at all. Should have done my video on the LM324. That would have been a bit more interesting. But everybody does that one. Chip. Though we're gonna do an IC that I don't think many people have done videos on real soon. I'm not even sure I have to take this bit off, but I suspect you do. So there's just not a lot to say in this kind of video. It's just unscrewing things. I need to get one of those cute little hand screwdriver, motorized screwdriver things. Oh, it just fell apart just like that. Ooh, what have we got on the inside? Oh, look, they've even got the wires color coded. So I'm pretty sure we can just go by those two. What are they wired up to? Is it written on the board? That would be cool. So I can't see anything that's exploded. And look, there is a diode there, so there must be some sort of protection. Because it looks like the kind of thing you put in to stop people from plugging it the wrong way around. But why would they do that? Alright. Well, I'm just going to unplug this thing for a second. So this one looks like this is linked to the power. There's only 2 wires going into here, and then there's 3 wires coming out. So that's a bit strange. Well, let's just test the continuity between what we thought was the positive. How am I going to do that? I'm going to need to put a piece of wire in the end of this thing. So that could be at least something to do. So if I put that one there and set it to continuity and hold down this end, then maybe, just maybe, I can say, oh, this is very frustrating. I'm going to wrap the wire around that for a second. Alright, and then, so that one, oh, I've lost a piece of paper, hold on a second. How many pieces of hands have I got today? Just the same one. Alright, so if this is plugged into the one on that side, then it should be, according to the picture, the ground, which will be the black one. Wait, wakey. Alright. So, which ones? There's 2 black ones. It's not that black one. It's not that black one. So, is it any of these? Oh, it is that one. Alright, so that black one. What about the other black one? Because there's the 2. No. Alright, so that connection works. And then this one should be the thick red one on the outside, I assume. And it is. So is the other yellow one the IR output? It is. Alright, well that was easy. So if the wires go by that, it looks like everything works. So I had it the first time round. I guess it just doesn't actually work, which is sad. This is some interesting little bits and pieces here. There's another board under there, but that's the kind of thing that goes straight to the LCD part, and probably is not a very good idea to take apart unless you're going to spend a lot of time putting it back together. Because I can't see anything else. There's certainly nothing on here that I think I could fix. So that's a letdown. But I'm going to try one more time. I'm going to go and get my actual thingy supply. Forgot what it's called. Variable power supply. Desktop power supply. What are they called? Lab power supply thing. And I'm going to plug it in quickly, and we're going to try it that way and see what it says. Alright. So that's the end of this video. Sorry it was so boring, and I'm going to do a quick follow-up in a second with variable power supply. So thanks for watching, like, share and subscribe.